from New York and welcome to day 2 here in the Big Apple. And first of all, we are up at 7:05, a little bit later this morning. So we're going to go into Times Square, have a donut for breakfast, and then we're going to start the day today walking through Central Park and the famous New York City grid. Plenty of trash on the pavement from Friday night. There was a lot of people about last night. This morning showing 15 Celsius, well 60 Fahrenheit now. Look at them cheesecakes, wow. What a great place to start the morning is here in Times Square. We've just had us donuts, nice healthy breakfast here in America. And it's a beautiful day again, cloudless skies. And just looks absolutely awesome. Signs up in Times Square warning you about the entertainers now, saying they do expect a tip. Pickpockets in the area, secure your valuables. So as you know, I bought a pair of Skechers yesterday here in New York City. The Skechers that I've currently got on that I bought in Los Angeles, unbelievable. Walked 20 miles, feet weren't killing me, everything was good. Pretty good. They've walked all over Australia and throughout the streets of New York. It's a New York City subway map. Look at that, it's like a maze. We're going to go to Coney Island, which is right down here. New York experiences walking through these subways. See, everywhere's really good signposts, so we're going to take the R train and we want to go uptown, so that's going to be Queens Uptown. There we go, there's Glenn on the subway train heading to Central Park. I've seen Park Avenue. This is where a lot of the rich people live here in New York City. Certainly some beautiful homes here. It's a beautiful morning here in Central Park. Okay, so if you're into photography, look at all the reflections in the water there. The Gapstow Bridge. Here in beautiful Central Park. Awesome is that, all the reflections from the buildings behind us. We now made it to Central Park. Beautiful. How true this is, but I was told the tiles were produced in Stoke-on-Trent. Who knows? Fabulous place to be. So who remembers from Home Alone, Boston, New York? Wet bandits were standing right here trying to look for Kevin, and Kevin actually hid in a horse and cart carriage here, and then went off up in this direction. Fantastic, beautiful area of New York. Let's see the fountain. Beyond it is going to be the lake and the boats. And we're going to be seeing the Bow Bridge shortly. The terrapins there in the water. Okay, so in the middle of the screen will be Strawberry Fields, tribute to John Lennon. And wow, the Bow Bridge. Got a beautiful view of the Bow Bridge from the other side. What a stunning morning in New York City today. Papers over in the UK, they said New York is actually sinking due to the weight of the skyscrapers. So New York is, well, Manhattan actually is an island, but it's built on solid rock. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Skyscrapers sit on pretty much rock like this. Again, if you're into photography, how cool a picture would that be? Okay, so this is Strawberry Fields. Tribute to John Lennon.
Show me a room, isn't it good? Norwegian wood.
And there we go, imagine. This is Strawberry Fields here in Central Park, tribute to John Lennon. And he actually got shot just across here. Let's go. John Lennon buttons. So this is the actual location where, if you're the Beatles fan, John Lennon walked through these gates and got shot quite a few times in the back. So that's where John Lennon got shot. That's amazing what actually happened there all them years ago. And Strawberry Fields is just across the road there in Central Park. Finally in Coney Island, it took 2 hours from Central Park. We got stuck in the subway for the emergency brakes. So it's been a while since we've been in Coney Island. It's a beautiful day. We're going to go for the New York cheesesteak, $9.99. Looks pretty good. Okay, so Nathan's was amazing. So we're now here in beautiful Coney Island. And look at the beach. But a lot of people didn't realise there's a beach like this in New York City. Here we go, life as a beach. Beautiful Coney Island. See all the fun areas right on the beach. There we go, we've got an aircraft about to land at JFK. See, there's another aircraft there just going into JFK. So if you're entering into JFK, sit on the left-hand side, you'll have a great view of Coney Island. And there's a lot of people here now. Coney Island, let's head back on the subway to Manhattan. The subway train heading back to Manhattan. This is the D train. Back in Manhattan, and it's scorching hot. We're coming up to 6th Avenue. I've not seen it before, but they've actually blocked the road off here and there's all stalls and shops. Let's have a look. So there we go, the whole of 6th Avenue completely blocked up. And it goes for miles and miles. Probably goes down to 42nd Street. Lobster rolling. Absolutely loving this. Something really, really different. Lots going on. Check out the artwork there. the Chelsea neighbourhood of New York City. And we're going to head down towards the High Line and walk up towards the Hudson Yards. Chelsea's got all like cobble streets, and the High Line is there. A roller skating ring here in Chelsea. And right below the High Line, lovely restaurants where you can just come and sit and chill out and enjoy. So this is the entrance to the High Line. Starts the High Line, as you can see, it's an elevated old railway line. It goes all the way up to the Hudson Yards. It's got some beautiful gardens on the way. It's a busy day on the High Line today, packed full of people, and we're making us way up to the Hudson Yards, and you can see that's the edge, the observation deck, which we're going to see the sun go down tonight. The High Line is pretty busy today. Everyone's having a good time. And a great view of the edge. We're going to be heading up there later. Okay, we have reached the Hudson Yards and the vessel, which is still not being used. We're going to head into the shops here at the Hudson Yards. And there is like 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of shops. A lot of high-end shops here. Great view of the vessel there. Nobody's been up that now for quite a few years. What an amazing place this is. Today's tea is Shake Shack, chicken burger, fries, and this amazing view. It's like they're allowing you just to go to the bottom of the vessel and have a look up inside, so let's try and do that. Here we go, guys, the vessel. Wow.
Well, Meta has it too.
You can only climb just one little flight of stairs here at the vessel. What an amazing view. I had the opportunity back in 2021, or actually no, it was 2019, to have the chance of walking up here. So you can sit in the deck chairs, watch the football match with this fabulous view of the vessels. And the amazing buildings here. Well, it's been a long day, beautiful day. Time for a bit of a chill out on the deck chairs. $6.50 ticket to get up to the edge, so we're just going to have a look around the shopping. Okay, so it took 50 minutes to get up here, absolutely heaving, and we are now at the top of the edge. So they've got a gift shop up here. And we've got some stunning views. Let's have a look at the view. Wow, look at that. So we're looking at the Hudson River there. And the GW Bridge. That's going to be the Upper West. Harlem and the Bronx at the top. Central Park in the middle. That just looks awesome, doesn't it? So currently the tallest building in New York is this one here on Central Park South. You can see top of the rock, middle of the picture there. Amazing up here. Wow, flowers up here. It's very unusual. Some great shots that you can take, but it's just that busy up here tonight.
So Steve is watching your stuff,
So you can get photographs with all these beautiful flowers. Wow. Like a mirrored floor. How cool is that? Okay, so we're going to try and get out onto the main edge. Here we go, guys. A bit breezy up here. Wow, look at that. That's just amazing, isn't it? New York City. Fabulous. Wow. So let's have a look around what we can see. So we can see in the distance, in the middle of the screen, will be LaGuardia Airport. One Vanderbilt. And the Chrysler building just to the right of it. We'll come this way a bit and look at that. Empire State Building. Spectacular. The New Yorker Hotel. Definitely a lot cooler up here, a lot breezier. You can just see top of the rock there, right in the middle of the picture. Awesome. Okay, it's a lot different than when we were here in November of 21. It was a lot quieter. I think they've let so many people up here tonight. And there's a load of people sitting up on the steps there. And it is a really breezy night tonight. It's a good job I've got the mic on. So right up at the top here is what's called City Climb. And that's where you can actually hang out over the building. I think somebody's just hanging out there at the moment. Two people hanging right out there. Look at that. Wow. There's a bar there. Okay, still blown away. Didn't expect it to be this chilly up here though. But how spectacular is this? Beautiful. So this is where you can actually walk out over the glass. Well, there's just that many people here tonight. Pretty difficult to do. And I guess you've just got to go and do it, you know? Wow, look at that. That's just amazing. Wow. Fabulous. And there's Glenn walking on the glass. How cool is that? Oh my God. Wow. It's like I can just step off that building. And, wow. That feels really weird. And the sun's going down. How beautiful is that? Now most of this queue on the left is queuing to get the photo there in the corner. So I'll take you all night to do that. And there we go, guys. The Hudson River. And ended up to be a beautiful sunset there tonight. So let's have a look around. So we've got Newark Liberty International Airport. Just to the left of downtown Newark. You can see downtown Newark in the middle. Newark is just to the left. This will be the Hoboken area. And Jersey City. Coming in the middle of the screen now, you've got Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty. And behind that, Staten Island. And we're now coming into Lower Manhattan. And a fabulous view there of the Freedom Tower. Just coming in the middle of the shot is the Brooklyn Bridge, and to the left of it is the Manhattan Bridge, and in the middle of the picture now is downtown Brooklyn. What an amazing view that is. New York City, guys. So New York City is the biggest city in North America, probably one of the biggest cities here in the world. Beautiful sunset there. And again, if we look up at City Climb, you can actually see there is somebody hanging out on the edge there. Time for just walk over the glass again. Look at that, how cool is that? It's like I'm going to step off that building. And a good view of the sketches there. So in the middle of the picture is One Vanderbilt, which is another observation tower. And if you want to check the videos out that we did in 2021, that's a really good place to go. Empire State Building, looking in all its glory there. And down here in the middle of the picture, Madison Square Gardens. Picture now, we can clearly see the Times Square area. We're looking out at the East River. And behind it is Jamaica Bay. Middle of the picture is Jamaica Bay, and you can just make out JFK International Airport there.
Alright, so I want that in my... Yeah, I want to be in.
What a spectacular view. So I hope you're all enjoying these amazing videos we're bringing you here of New York City. Wow. Spectacular to be here. There's a lot of people up here tonight. The sun is definitely going down now. Amazing. Beautiful view there, the sun going down. Unfortunately, like all the observation decks in New York, they just let way too many people up here for you to fully enjoy the experience. Well, I'm guessing this queue here is queuing to actually get the
Can we go inside?
back view there, right at what's called the Edge. Yeah, so all this queue here is queuing for the Edge there. To actually get your picture right in the corner there. So all this is part of the Hudson Yards. And we can just see top of the vessel there. And just got a view in the right hand corner of the trains. So the Hudson Yards is built over the train station. And a fabulous view of New York City tonight. So how crazy is this? Just look at that view. It's absolutely fabulous out there. Yeah, there's a lot of people in New York City. And pretty breezy and a little bit chilly up here tonight. Try and get a view from the top of the steps here. Go. That's a shot everyone's trying to take. How awesome is that? The Edge, New York City, guys. Make sure you come and visit the Edge. I think this is one of our favourite places to come in New York. And probably one of the best observation decks. So a lot of observation decks. You can go to top of the Freedom Tower there. You can also go to the top of the Empire State Building. Or you can even go to the top of the Rock, which is spectacular. Or One Vanderbilt. So there's a lot of choices here in New York City. The sun just shining on the Freedom Tower there. So I hope you're enjoying this video as much as we are tonight. What an amazing place. Okay, so we're gonna do a bit of a swing around for you here. Good shot at the Empire State Building. And there we go. So it took 50 minutes to get up here, but I think it was well worth it. Cost of this time of night, guys, about $55 per person. I think it's about $34 during the daytime. Can't just imagine how many people are down there in New York City. All the different rooms. So you can see why it's called the Edge. So that girl there is standing pretty much right in the corner. This is the bar area. A little bit warmer inside. So you can get champagne, whatever you want up here. This building that's going up. So they built the inner core at the moment. So these are more buildings that are going up here in the Hudson Yard. Sure you all remember Miracle on the Hudson, which was the US Air aircraft that crashed here in the Hudson. So it took off from LaGuardia Airport over in the middle there, hit some geese, lost all its engines, just about made it left-hand turn over the bridge there. GW Bridge, and eventually dropped down into the Hudson around about here. Miracle on the Hudson, amazing. And there we go, there's the sun going down on a beautiful day here in New York City. There you go, right on the edge. There's the building right in the middle is lighting up really good there. Okay, and the sun is now completely down. What a beautiful sunset that is tonight.
Yeah. Take way better pictures. And we don't have to use up our number.
All the colours of the buildings are starting to light now. Unusual shot there. The Empire State starting to light. Blue, white and red, or red, white and blue. Memorial Day weekend, I guess. There you go, the city is starting to light up. See how the city is already starting to change now. Lower Manhattan starting to light. You see all the red lights down there at heading down Broadway. Clive hanging right over there. Look at that. Would you dare to do that? A long way down. A lot of people are complaining now about the cold. It's down to 65. So we're down to about 15 Celsius now. There's a pretty cold wind up here tonight. I don't know if you can see behind the Freedom Tower, you can see the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. That's the entrance to New York City. So can you see the Barclays building right in the middle there?
I could get it from this.
So we are just to the right of that and straight down. That's where the Radio City apartment is. It's looking even awesome now as the lights start to come on. One Vanderbilt. And how beautiful is the Empire State Building tonight? There you go, steps are lit up. And there we go, Southern Manhattan, Freedom Tower. Lady Liberty, coming in the middle of the picture now. Symbol of America, symbol of freedom. We're going to do it at night now. We're walking over the glass here at night. Wow. That's just crazy, isn't it? We'll just zoom into the Empire State Building for you.
Your camera.
Spectacular. That's something else, eh, guys? So the bright lights, can you guess what they are before I tell you? Times Square. And there we go, fabulous shot of the vessel. So we've arrived at 42nd Street. This is one of the busiest subway stations in New York City. Saturday night, probably going to be heaving. We're going to walk through Times Square now back to the Radio City apartments, and that's going to be the end of another beautiful day here in New York City. again, well signposted, 42nd Street and the exit. And as you can see, there's lots going on tonight. New York City police officers. Okay, and we are back in Times Square, 42nd Street. So we did a full video last night walking through Times Square. We'll post a little bit later on. Well, stay with us on this one. I'm going to walk you through Times Square tonight. And there's Batman. And this is going to be a busy night tonight. All different pictures for sale there. Bit of drawing going on there. That sounded like a gunshot, that did. But there's definitely a car backfiring, I think.
11 o'clock show.
So far we've walked 12 miles today. And we've got 7 blocks to go to 49th Street and the Radio City Apartments. And just look at the people in Times Square tonight. And it is just absolutely solid. Experience walking through Times Square at night is just something else. That kid's fast asleep, doesn't even know he's walking through Times Square then. Oblivious to it. So the time now is coming up to 9:26 p.m. It's a lot warmer down here in Times Square than where we were at the top of the building there.
And you know what? It's your damn fault because you support that music that talks about popping your pussy. Okay? You support
Night 2 is $19.
shaking your ass. Okay? You support that music that promotes gay.
Wow, check that out, eh? Nowhere like New York City. The colours are just fantastic, aren't they? So there's a Skechers shop in front, that's where I bought my Skechers from. And I hope you're enjoying walking through Times Square with us tonight. The billboards. Walk a little bit on the road here. Excuse me.
Go somewhere else. Miss this place, then come back. You need to
There's
go-
just millions and millions of people in New York City tonight. Okay, the crowd is getting even more, you know.
Iedereen op zijn weg, toch?
Sparkly balloons. Wow.
Puertorriqueño, mami, ¿qué?
Can you imagine COVID 3 years ago? This would have been empty. There we go, Statue of Liberty. Any picture taken there.
Can save your life and put you in a front seat. $50 you can leave and never come back. 100 will go home with you tonight. Be bisexual.
Lots of characters that you can get your photos with tonight. Now the red steps, there's no way you get up there tonight.
I suspect that one.
The colour is just fabulous, isn't it? And look at the people again at the red steps. It's crazy. Yep, there you go, plenty of people. People having their pictures taken with the sailors. I hope you've all enjoyed day 2 of our Big Apple adventure here in New York City. So unfortunately we're heading home tomorrow. We leave at 7 p.m. but we've still got half a day to bring you more
We're live on Times Square. You should be-
amazing videos here from New York. We'll see you all guys tomorrow.